Hi, what's going on, guys? We are live, and today I am super excited to talk to you guys because we are 9 weeks down, and we're getting so close to that 90-day mark where we're out of the probationary period and we are just ready to run. So we're super close to that, and I really cannot wait for that. That's going to be October 3rd will be the actual date that we are past our 90 days. So we look forward to that, and we can't wait to have you guys see our results. But currently, the past 30 days, here are the results. $835 in sales, which is fantastic. I also want to just show you where we are at for the whole time we've actually been in business through this amazing Amazon automation service. So what I did was I bought into a Amazon service. I am just a customer. I bought in, I got a service. And so what I do is I have a Amazon seller store, but do I do any of the work? No, I outsource that work to someone else. I pay them 30%, 30% of my net profit. So right now we are about 60 something days in, a little over 60 days, 67 or something like that. And we have until the 90-day mark to be able to get out of that probationary period where we can start scaling our business and start growing it. Amazon really just uses that time to make sure you're compliant and that you're doing things the right way. And so we are just waiting, holding off, trusting the team, trusting the process. We went ahead and we invested money into this service. And there's a lot of different services out there, but for us, we keep 70% of the profits that we make, and our team gets 30% to run everything. And what the team strives to do, right? We go through Amazon selling items through a method called drop shipping, where you get items from different places and you sell it from that vendor directly to the customer. And then what our team strives to do is to get us to 10 to 20% profit margins. And within the first 6 to 8 months, 8 months in business, our team strives to get our store selling $100,000 a month. Now, if you think about that and you take 10 to 20% profit margins, what is that? That's about $10,000 to $20,000 that you're making a month. Now, of course, you're not really making that. You're paying your team and you 30% off of that. So 10% you're paying your team $3,000. 20% you're paying your team about $6,000. So, keep that in mind. Stores do go above the $100,000 a month mark, and they do make quite a bit. Roughly, I would say about 15% is what you strive to get, but that is before any cash back from a service that we use called Ernie, and another service that is actually provided by the automation service is Be Frugal. So if you use both of those, our automation service that we're a part of is so amazing. They do not take out of that income that is made. They only take from the net profit. So if we make 10,000, they only take from that. And then all the cash back we get, all the refunds that happen through price changes, when you purchase things through your credit cards or your debit cards or however you purchase it, right? We get all that back as well, which is significant because every 3 months you get about $500 back from Be Frugal if you're doing the $100,000 a month. And then Ernie, it's a lot. I've only sold about $1,600 in sales. Here, I'll pull it up. But $1,600 in sales, and I've already made back close to $15, which is quite a bit. If you do the math on that, that's quite a lot if you get to that $100,000 a month. So another thing I wanted to tell you guys, which is something you have to know, right? Something you have to know. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone because I'm pulling it up. But something you have to know is that your team is so confident in their abilities that they do not take 30% commissions until they get your store to selling $10,000 every single month. How amazing is that? That's like unheard of in the game. You know, normally stores will take a 50-50 cut, or they'll take all your cash back, or they will charge you a percentage, even if your store is doing $1,000. Like, for this service to not only give, they also have a 12-month money back guarantee. It's insane. Like, when you go out there, do your research and find a company that is going to give you a 12-month guarantee, where if they don't get you to at least a third, what is it? 30%. No. What is it? 30%? Sorry, I was forgetting the numbers. But if they don't get you to at least 33% or whatever by 12 months of what you invested, they will refund you the rest of the money. So let's say you invested $20,000. If they don't get you to at least $6,000, then they will give you back the $14,000 or whatever the difference is. They'll give you it back, and that's all contracted. Like, it's all legal. When you go into the service, everything is contracted out, LLC to LLC. So you will need one of those, but they do everything for you. They go from setting up the LLC all the way to setting up your Amazon store, all the way to running the stuff, where from customer service to shipping out items to, actually going and listing items into your inventory. Amazing. I cannot stress that enough. And so right now I'm going to show you my results from the whole time I've been up, from July 3rd all the way till today, September 10th, right? And we've done $1,732.63. Well, actually more than I thought, averaging about $43.32 in sales per item. We sold 40 items altogether. So, I mean, we've been doing pretty good so far, and we haven't even started scaling. So all that is amazing. I say all this because right now for the fourth quarter, they are only offering this service for the next 5 days. So if this is something you've looked into, you've researched, we got started for $0 down. Literally, we used other people's money, which is credit cards, and we used 0% interest credit cards for about 18 months. So even if I don't do anything in 12 months, I will still be able to refund, or not refund, but be able to say, hey, my store didn't get to where it was supposed to, and they will give me back the remaining money so I could pay off those credit cards and I could go invest it somewhere else, and so that mitigates my risk, and it could potentially mitigate your risk as well. So I say all this because I just want to be transparent with you guys, be open, honest, and show you how our results are going every single week. And so it's been an awesome journey. It's been an awesome process. I had to learn patience, which is good. But it was very, very necessary, because in the community of guys that have stores up and running, a lot of them were like, just stay patient, just stay patient. I had $1,500 within the first 3 months that I made. And the fourth month, I sold $65,000 worth of products. Insane. That's six. Well, if you take 10%, that's $6,500 that the person made in profits that month. It's crazy. But anyways, so I'm going to read out how many inventory items I have. I like to do this every week just so you guys can see how your store is growing compared to mine. My store is not growing fast by any means. It's growing pretty average and pretty standard. So I think it'd be a good store to base off like the results on for all of you that already got started. Right now we have 78 items, inventory items. That's items listed in our store able to sell. But the active items are the ones that actually have products left. As people buy items, there's only a set amount, and until those items aren't on back order anymore, then they're inactive. Right now we only have 60 offers that are active and 18 that are inactive, just due to the fact of, one, either profit margin splits where you have a item that drops below the 10% profit margin that we would like to get at minimum, or 2, you have another item on back order and it's going to take too long to ship out to your customer in a timely manner, which your metrics matter a lot in Amazon, and you don't want to mess with that. So they will just make it inactive until the item's back in stock. So yeah, that's pretty much how everything's been going. It's been consistent. We've been having the growth go over and over and over. It's growing every single month. Like last month, we were at $800. This month, we're also at another $800. If you look at it, $835 for the past 30 days. And I foresee that going even higher. We had $141 in sales yesterday, which is mind blowing that I'm not doing anything. And I hear cha-ching, 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 3 times for the different sales that happen. I'm telling you guys, like, if I could go back in time and instead of getting 1 store, I could have just gotten 2 stores, 1 for myself, 1 for my wife, which is actually sitting back here on the couch, believe it or not. But yeah, if I could have got 2 stores, I would have done it because, why not have 2 stores instead of 1? Honestly, once we get up to that $100,000 a month mark, we're going to go out there and with the profits, we're just going to buy Tori a store for herself. And then she can use an automated service to make $10,000 to $20,000 a month hands-free. Only thing she has to worry about when she does that, paying taxes and paying off her credit cards. And then just raking in those credit card points, raking in the cash back, raking in the amazing profit margins with the 70% that you're keeping. Wow. Anyways, guys, if this is something that's got you excited, this is something that you're like, man, I need to know how I can get started with an Amazon seller store that is completely automated, that does not require me a bunch of time, that does not require me a bunch of effort, just an investment that is very, very low on, not getting anything back due to the contracts that are in place and everything like that. I don't own the service. I'm just a customer, but I can link you up with the people that do own the service and see if you can get started. This is only good until September 15th, and then everyone else, you can still sign up, but you're going to be on a waiting list. So reach out to me, drop down in the comment section, show me, or hit the link down below, get some more information, and you can sign up there. All right, guys, let's go out there. Let's revive our lives together. Let's get it done. Until the next video, have a good one.